to me. Oh, girl felt some type of way because she was on my left-hand side. My right-hand side, he was on my left-hand side. And we were just chilling. He passed me a joint. He passed me a couple of joints. Like, you know, he asked me if I want some rosé. Like, we were just kicking it. I thought everything was gravy until she was like, yo, let me switch seats with you. And I'm like, hey, it's your dude. I don't care. Switch. I didn't think nothing of it because I'm like, okay, cool. But, like, he was just... And then there was other girls out there that were pretty, so I wasn't really pressed. I was just like, all right, well, you know, he's not worried about me. He was just whatever. He acted normal.
Right.
But... You know, women, they have insecurities. So, like, obviously she felt some type of way. But then she went home with him that night and she fucked. So I'm like, why you so fucking weird? Like, I had to put two and two together because the next day they were like, yo, her best friend had to go to Mobile, Alabama to go see her family. She had to stay because Spitta was going to go on tour. And the dogs, nobody was watching the dogs. But he has a fucking posse. So I'm like, you know, this is a lie. There's a lie in there. And I'm just trying to figure out which one's the lie. So, like, she was like, you got to take the megabus home. And I'm like, that's an 8-hour drive from Louisiana to Atlanta. That's an 8-hour drive. So, what they did was we went to the Greyhound station thinking that the megabus was going to be there. Wrong. Missed the first one. I had to buy another ticket. And they took me to it. And this is the crazy thing. I smoked a blunt with them. Like, I brought weed.
Damn.
I brought like a 7 with me. All the weed they smoked, my weed. And there's just one guy that hooked us up with a gram, but it's like whatever. I forgot his name. He's cool as shit too. He's Young Roddy's plug.
Roddy.
He's cool. I like him. Yeah. So like they dropped me off at the megabus station. It wasn't gonna come in like 2 hours. I was like, you know, it hit me, and I was like, yo, I'm out here stranded. Like I'm really out here stranded. And I was crying. I had an emotional breakdown, and all that was there in the area was houses. Like old Louisiana houses, and you have like a po' boy shop, and then you have an Athlete's Foot on the other side of the street.
Athlete's Foot?
Yeah, Athlete's Foot on the other side of the street, and there's like there's a sidewalk and everything like that. There's no seats or no nothing, and there's like, you know, people coming in on a random side of the street waiting for the megabus. It's not like a regular station. It's not like a regular stop. It's just a pavement on the ground. That's your megabus.
Wow.
Stop. So I was out there in 90-degree weather with 2 suitcases. Tears in my eyes, crying. So I go into the po' boy shop. I'm gonna tell you, people in Louisiana, don't let them fool you, man. They are the nicest people. Like you may hear like, oh, they arrogant or whatever. Nah, they are like the nicest people. When they see something going on and they good people, they come up and help you. Like this lady hooked me up with food, and she was just over there patting my back. She's the owner of the shop, and like there's one guy, he was talking to me. He was just kind of like letting me vent to him and shit like that. And like he wasn't even trying to holler at me, but like, you know, he did. But you know, he was trying to be there, and like they let me be me. Like they're like, chill, you could chill here, whatever. Get yourself ready or comfortable. I was so angry. Like, you know, I felt the love, but I was so angry because I was stranded. I was stranded 8 hours away. So I was drawing. And I was just like, yo, this bitch got me so fucked up. And come to find out, they lied. They didn't, like, they both stayed at Currency's house. They just didn't want me to be there. And you want to know how I know? Because one of the bitches is scared of dogs, and she don't like staying there. And so he bought a room at the W for her. And the same thing happened again. Like, he bought her the room at the W for her. And I'm like, wow, you bitches really feel some type of way about me being with y'all because you think I might want your dude. And that's how it came about. And that's when I was just like, yo, I need a revenge plan. And that's, anything bad happens to me, I come up with a revenge plan of getting more successful. So I was just like, yo, I'm going to get Melvin, and I'm going to fucking make him into somebody. He going to be bigger than Spitta. Like, it's going to be one point where you going to think Melvin is like your modern day, like, weed-loving Mickey Mouse. Like, I told myself that, and I was sitting on the bus talking to my best friend, and he's over there in Atlanta, like, waiting to make sure, like, holding it down, and he's just like, yo, I'm gonna come pick you up, whatever. And, like, I'm just crying on the phone, bawling my eyes out, and I'm just like, yo, fuck this bitch, fuck her. And then she had the audacity to text me and be like, why haven't you text me? I'm worried about you, da-da-da-da-da. And she on Twitter saying I'm some shiesty ass bitch that's using her for a career bump.
Damn.
You know how I felt? I wanted to whoop her ass. And I'm not the fighting type. I'm just the type of girl, I'll just take a gun and shoot you. But I wanted to whoop her ass.
Damn, take a gun and shoot you?
Mm-hmm. That's when I started pulling up, like, just like, who's Melvin? Who's Melvin gonna be? And, like, secretly, when I first made Melvin, I made him into everything that I wanted. than a man. So I was like, you know, I want him to be cool. I want him to dress nice. I want him to be up in fashion. Like, you know, just trying to make, like, the perfect character that people would fuck with, guys and girls.
Right.
So, like, I started drawing, and I was just going ham. And I just came up with some flame-ass shit. Like, there's this one picture of me and Melvin. It was me and Melvin, and I had my hair specifically, like, it's blonde, and I had two little things, like, right here. It was me eating a cheeseburger and him smoking a bong. Basically, that picture was real as it got, because in my house, I had a futon, and I had a gun under the thing. And that's what I drew. I'm going to show you it. It's crazy, because it makes me laugh, because, like, Melvin at that point was my best friend. Like, you know, I was just like, yo, I'm going to draw you as Melvin real quick, and I'm going to just make this real-ass picture. And, like, it was just funny because it was dope as fuck.